I'm looking at something much bigger here. I'm looking at how the human mind works. I'm looking at how gifted the human mind, the brain is, and why this whole thing that AI is going to take over the world is silly. I'm going to show you something, okay? All right, so UDIO, okay? Those of you, y'all may not necessarily understand why this is important, okay? With UDIO, right, you could generate your own music. I'm not gonna sign in with this. Basically, you could type in a prompt and you will get a whole song. I decided to make a smooth jazz 70s oldies version of Psalm 23, right? I said, what would that sound like? Because a lot of Christian music sounds the same. So I just said, you know what? What would this sound like if I was to go ahead and play this? This is what I got. Watch this. You think this is bland? Watch. I was surprised. Just wait.
The Lord's my shepherd, I'll not want.
I shall not want.
He makes me lie in pastures green.
Pastures green.
He leads me by the still waters.
Peaceful stream.
His goodness restores my soul, and I will trust in you.
I will trust in you.
For your endless mercy.
So I'm gonna just stop it here. So we got AI that is able, I'm gonna stop sharing. We got AI that can literally give you backup singers and soulful songs. So from a music producer standpoint, this looks like a sample haven, right? And to people who are working with their craft, this looks like, oh, I'm gonna be out of a job. No, you're not. Like, I'm sorry I gotta yell at you, but no, you're not.
Hey you, have you been to the chillmerch.com? Chillmerch.com has all of my latest merch line for you. If you like regular shirts, if you like taking notes, or if you like playing video games like me and you want to protect your Nintendo Switch, we got you. So go to the chillmerch.com, you will not regret it.
That creation had to be told a prompt in order for it to become nearly that good. It could not do that on its own. And here's the thing with AI creation, with AI, and shout out to I gotta pull up her channel and everything. She went through this whole entire UDIO. She went through the entire Top Music Attorney. That's her name. You know, shout out to her. She, matter of fact, if I could pull up the video, I will share it so y'all can see it. It's right here. I watched the entire video. Go ahead, check out her channel. Great stuff. She is a trademark, and I think she's a trademark attorney, and she's another attorney as well. Forgot the other one. Forgive me for that. But I'm gonna just go ahead and share her channel right here. This video right here, UDIO Exposed. It's 41 minutes, but I promise you, if you are somebody who is doing anything in the music business or anything in the art related business, you do want to check out this video because she goes over the terms of service and gives you a full legal perspective. And with her expertise, and it's funny, I was going to do a video on UDIO going through the terms of service. I don't have to. She did it. She did it well. So go check out her video. In their terms of service and with copyright law, if you as an authoritative human did not create the work, you can't have a copyright for that. So that's number one. That's the number one disadvantage with that. So the whole thing of people saying that they'll think they'll be out of a job is silly, because as long as you are using your voice and you are making all of the creations. Now this gets into another topic I'm going to touch on before we get on out of here. But if you are at least using your voice, you have full copyright if you wrote the lyrics and if you sung it or if you rapped it. You have full copyright. So Kendrick Lamar, with what he wrote and what he produced, he has full copyright. Full. It's all his. You know what I mean? So I want you all to really think about this. As cool and groovy as it sounds, reminds you of the 80s, right? But guess what? I'm gonna say something that we all cannot refuse. It sounds like something you heard already. That is the problem with AI. That is why AI song creation does not have a future, because it is something that you heard already. It is something that's generic. So for those people who are creating nothing but generic songs and trying always to follow the trend, yes, you will be out of a job. But for the people who sit in the room and actually take their time to create something new and meaningful and something that can last on the shelf and actually get back to creating classics, they are irreplaceable. Period. I don't care how powerful you make AI. AI on its own will never write a song better than Euphoria. It won't. You will need to tell it a prompt. You will need to tell it what to do in order for it to even come remotely close. And even then, it's still going to be behind the curve, because it's like right now, like Euphoria, that's Kendrick's past. If Kendrick's still in the booth, guess what? He's going to get better. Practice makes perfect. Here's the reason why a lot of rap. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Shout out to an OG Black Sheep, Dressed from Black Sheep. He said this one time. He literally said, "Rap should get better, just like fine wine. Should get better with time." He said, "Why is it that with our culture, with black people, our culture, you look at all the classics, all the souls, we view them as classics. You go back to the 60s, you go back to the 70s, you go back to the 80s. All of these are classics. Now, the biggest thing with rap, there's so much competition with someone who wants to be the best. It's hard to see anyone still have a classic that's beyond the 90s. People like Lupe Fiasco, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, these are dimes in a dozen. No, Aubrey's not in this conversation, because everything Kendrick said is everything practically a lot of us were saying about Aubrey since the beginning. He was the accepted industry plan. That's basically what he was. He was the redheaded stepchild of hip hop that we just got used to being around. I'm gonna say it out loud for all of us. This is what it was. Yo, what's happening? Thank you so much for watching the video. If you got value from this video and you want to see more of my videos on your feed, then join the Chill Squad by hitting that subscribe button, hit the like button as well, and most of all, you make sure you share this with a friend. This is Avidan, and we are out. Peace, y'all.